I'm actually a pickle brain. Everything is fine. Nobody panic. I am a geriatric old man. My back really hurts. Let's jump into this chess match. Praise God for another beautiful day to play some chess. Guys, have a look at the rating right now, 976. Okay, I have been playing a decent amount of chess lately. It has been a good time. I've had a lot of fun. Played a couple of games off camera just to see. I feel like sometimes when I'm recording, I'm just not able to really focus on the match. So I played a few 10-minute games. They were awesome. I can still play, obviously, and commentate and do pretty well, but I just needed a little bit of a break from that. So I'm kind of feeling like we need to develop this piece here, or even develop the queen. This Mr. Monojit 22 was trying to, do some funky business on me. If I do this, he takes, I can't take, let's just move this pawn up. We can even develop like here, and then this, and this, something like that. We can't do the counter attack just yet, so I'm kind of feeling like we should really be looking. I mean, we could do this. If he takes, I can take. That doesn't seem awesome just yet. We could do, I don't know what to do when they bring this knight out here. Usually, like, if they protect with this, then you can do kind of the same type of counter attacks. We could also bring this pawn up, just kind of stop him. I think he wants to do this and then this, which is going to not be super fun to deal with. So maybe let's do that right now. I don't know if it's the best. I don't know if it's the worst. Probably gonna end up castling queenside. It's just gonna make life a little bit easier. If he pushes here, I can take. If he does decide to take, I get an attack on his back rank, which is not a mate, but it's kind of close to it. So we'll be able to hopefully do something crazy, wacky, and wild out here. Okay, so he's looking to attack the knight. We could do this, or I could do this, or I could just move the queen, and then queen can like also move up here. Let's move the, I'd like to move the queen, but if I do this, then I get to do this. Yeah, we'll protect this, and then we can push this pawn up. We need to move the A pawn anyways if we're gonna be castling queenside. Okay, that just makes, that makes life pretty easy, not gonna lie. Now we'll move the queen up here. We could also do this. If he takes, actually, let's push this pawn up, because if he takes, I can take, he takes, I take. We're feeling pretty good after that because we can pressure his rook with the light bishop. Okay, I see what you're doing, sir. If I take, he takes, I take, he takes, I take, he takes. That doesn't make any sense right now. We could do this. We could also just do this. Yeah, we need to protect this. We can't just let it go. So we either have to do this or this. I'm gonna move the queen over. It's just going to make it easy to protect this. Oh no, that doesn't make it easy to protect. Why did I do that? I'm actually really dumb. Why did I do that? Oh my gosh. Oh goodness gracious. I am pickle brain, dude. I'm actually a pickle brain. You know what ended up happening earlier this morning? I got up, I had to go give my baby some milk because she woke up super early in the morning, and I think I like destroyed my back. I tripped up the stairs like a geriatric old man, and my entire, how did this guy let me survive this? Okay, we can do this. If he, oh no, I'm actually like so cooked now, dude. I'm actually so cooked. I need to do this. I need to do something like this. I have to protect. Okay, this is actually okay. I can put him into check. If he defends, I can attack his rook, and now we're fine. Doing this was like super brain dead, because if he did this, I can't take because he takes, and then he still is going to win something. So not super ideal. My queen is protected by my dark bishop, so now I almost want to fork this, because if he takes, I get to take, putting him back into check, and then I'm still attacking his. Okay, we're gonna do this, and when he does this, we're gonna do that. I think that just is okay. because now he can stop it, but I can just move back. I think that's fine. This game is actually a little bit of a big sad. Okay, I'm feeling pretty good about this game. I do need some words of encouragement to push through to the very end, and today's verse of the day comes from James chapter 5 verse 12. It says, "Above all, my brothers and sisters, do not swear, not by heaven or by earth or by anything else. All you need to say is a simple yes or no, otherwise you will be condemned." I like this verse. James is basically saying you don't gotta swear on your mother, your grandma, your dog, your cat, anything else. Let your yes be yes, let your no be no. Say yes or no if you can or can't. Don't try to fumble around, beat around the bush. I like it. I like when people are clear with me. I try to be clear with other people. That was a really good verse today. Let's jump back into the match. We could just go here. If he decides to take, then I can take. This pawn isn't hanging anymore. I think that makes a lot of sense. And now his bishop is also hanging to my knight, which is pretty good. He could move up, I suppose. That's a possibility. We also have queenside castling, which is just going to be very good. Very, very good. These pawns are already kind of working their way up. He could, I guess, target this. We just get to take it back. So he's got to move his bishop right now. That's kind of the big deal for him, is to probably move the bishop. We're totally fine with him taking a pawn and keeping some influence over the center of the board. He can't really attack anything with his knight. Okay, we could do this. He takes, I take. That doesn't make any sense. At this point, now I think we have to castle. Now we have to castle. That just makes sense. He might take this. If he does take that, then, okay, he doesn't. This guy just doesn't do anything. If we go here, he takes, I get to take, putting him into check. So let's do that. I like that. That seems pretty okay. Seems pretty all right. You, sir, will be in check if he wants to do this. I actually think it's okay to trade because we're up by a pawn. Okay, guys, had a few brain dead moments here, but not too bad. If he defends with this, we can bring our rook to the center, putting him into check yet again. Everything is fine. Nobody panic. I think we're gonna be okay. I've said it many times before, and every single time I have completely lost the plot, but every once in a while. Okay, let's put you back into check, good sir. He could go here. If he goes here, I could take. If he pushes up, I mean, that's okay. He's lost castling now. Okay, yeah. He's lost castling. We're ahead by a pawn. We should probably just trade. His knight could like come out to here or something like that. I'm wondering if we maybe even do, I could just do this. If he decides to take, I can take. And then if we trade on this side, that could be interesting as well. I take, he pushes up. I'm just gonna take. I think trading here is good. It just kind of makes sense. If I push up here, he takes, I get to take. I'm actually gonna keep pushing these pawns up for a second. I think I want to push the pawns up. If I push up here and he does take, I think this is okay too. If he comes here, I can absolutely take. He takes, I can put him back into check. Seems okay, seems all right. My brain has been farting this entire game. I'm gonna blame it on my back. I think my back rotated into I twisted my back and it's rotated everything. Okay, he's just gonna let me have this as a passed pawn. He's just gonna let me have that. If I go up here, I can actually put him into check as well, which would be kind of crazy. That would be kind of wild. Could go here, that stops a few things, but like we can put him into check now, and he either needs to block the rook. Okay, yeah, so if we do this, he will not be able to go here. He could go here. He could go here, but I can line these up again. If I line them up, I could also just push up. If he decides to take it, I just take. Like that also is just totally fine. If I do this, it's protected. He needs to move here, here, or here. And then I can just push the pawn up. And then I can just push the pawn up unless he moves here. Then I can't push the pawn up because I hang my rook. I'm gonna put you into check. I wanna see what the response is. He's moving here, here, or here, for sure. This is protected. He can't do anything about it. I think it works out. I think it's fine. Depending on where he moves, this is still protected. We're up by a pawn still. We've castled. We are protected. I probably should be moving my knight over. Okay, he completely runs away. So now if I push up, I can attack. He takes, I take, he takes. It doesn't quite work the way I would like it to. However, this pawn is hanging. We should probably just take that. That seems good. Just hunt down the pawns right now. We're gonna hunt down the pawns. This is fine. If he goes here, I mean, we kind of want to trade because then I can just march this bad boy up still. Seems pretty good. We're ahead by 2 pawns now. I'm kind of liking it. Okay, if I go here and he blocks me with either one of these, I can take, and then he has to move over, and then I can push up, and even if he takes, then I get to take. And then it's 1 rook against a rook and a bishop. I think that makes the most sense. There's no reason to do this because he just takes. There's no reason to go here. That doesn't make any sense. I could go here, but that still doesn't make a lot of sense. I could put him into check. That doesn't make any sense. Going here, he's gonna move one of these over. I think that's just the best bet right now. The knight is not able to attack anything super important. Yeah, like he's attacking this now. I can take another. So if I take this pawn, he's like attacking this. If I take this pawn, he either gets a pawn or my bishop, but if he takes my bishop, I just get to take it back. And then I've got 2 passed pawns still. I think that makes a lot of sense. He could take this and I take. So it's either going here, I take, he takes, and then I can just move up. I think I'm gonna do that. If he takes here, I take. If he takes here, I'm just gonna move up. We wanna clean these pawns up so that we can promote if we need to. That's the end goal right now. Okay, yeah, so now if we move up here, actually we don't even have to, we can move over to the open file and then I can push up. If we move over to the open file, like if I attack him here, he can move back to this spot, which doesn't make any sense. If I move here, he can go here, 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 here. Literally nowhere after this like affects me at all. This way I just take with the pawn. So let's just do this since this is still protected. And then what I can do is put my light bishop here to protect the pawn and then move my rook up. Yeah, so this is attacking literally nothing. There. These are blocked. He can't go there. If he goes here, he can attack this, but I will just do this and then this. And then I can do this, and then I can do this. And when he takes, I can take and promote, and then he can take. I don't think that actually makes sense just yet. What do I want to do? I should almost, if I put him into check, that doesn't make a lot of sense just yet either. This is a strange endgame. I just don't really know the best way to do this. I'm gonna just move some pawns up. My king is pretty, should I move these pawns? Yeah, I should, because I don't want to get back rank mated by accident. If he moves here, he's attacking my rook, but I can just move over. Actually, no, if he moves here to attack the rook, I just take, and then if he takes, I take. That just makes even more sense. If he decides to go here, he's attacking this pawn that's protected. I can just take. Can't move up here. If he moves over here, he's even less engaged than he was before. So pushing these pawns up, I actually think makes a lot of sense. I think that makes a lot of sense. Okay. He can't push this up anymore. This to this, to this, to this. That I think is good. Yeah, we're just gonna keep pushing some pawns up. He's not attacking anything important right now. He can jump over here, I guess. That would be crazy. He is attacking this and this right now. So he can go here. If he goes here, he attacks this. If he goes here, he attacks this and this, or this. Still nothing ridiculous happening. Okay. I don't know what the goal is here. I guess I could also target his, I could have targeted his rook a little while ago. Okay, if I do this, he can go here, here. He dies in both of those cases. He even dies here. He dies here. Right now he dies here. If I can keep my rook on this file, I think I'll just move my rook over, re-protect the pawn, because here, 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 everywhere except here, he is going to die. So he can go back here, or he can stay where he is. His rooks are kind of locked. I can push this up, attacking his other rook that's protecting this pawn, or watching over it. I think we're good. I think we're fine. I'm not stressed at all. I don't know if you guys can tell. I'm excited though. We are closing in on 1,000. 1,000, it's within vision. Like it's on the horizon now. We don't actually have to do, okay, he saw that, very good. But if I go here and he takes, I just get to push over. Oh, this is nasty. So if I go here, he basically has to take, otherwise I'm gonna take, or he can move. And if he moves back, then I get to push my pawn up. No, if he moves back, if I do this and he moves back, I might do something like this, move over, discovered attack. Because if he takes, I just take. We want to be trading right now, and this works out great because if he does take and I take and he goes here, I go here, and then if he no, that doesn't work just yet, but it was close. It was pretty close. We can push up now. We can push up now. Here, he takes. That doesn't make any sense. Here. What do we want to do? Maybe, no, that doesn't. Well, I could go here. If he takes, then I get to take. That kind of gets rid of this, gets rid of that knight. I can just push this pawn up as well. I think that just kind of makes some logical sense. We get to do this. If I push over here, I don't know. I don't know just yet. We're gonna figure this one out. I'm gonna solve this. I have no idea how just yet, but I'm confident. I am oozing with confidence right now. If he brings this rook, anyway, this rook is like locked in. Like this rook is, he's gonna have a bad day. If I go here and he takes, I should almost do this. He could go here, which is death. Here or here is death. He could go here, that's also death. The only spot he can go is here, targeting me again. But then I can bring this rook like up and put him into check. So let's attack this. He probably goes here, and then I target this lonely pawn. If he moves down, yeah, okay, let's go here. If he decides to move down to protect this pawn, I can put him into check. Oh, wait, what? What is the idea here? Because I'm gonna put him into check. He could go here, but then I can just like double this up. And now this is a great attack now. I don't have to take this pawn because when these are doubled up, I put him into trouble. He takes, I take, and if he takes, I take and promote. This just, yeah, we had to line this up. He can take, but then I take. Like if he takes, I take, I get rook for nothing. And now if I initiate this sort of an attack, like even if he puts his knight here, he can't do anything. His knight is just not involved at all. So if he takes, I get to take, that's perfectly fine. And if he doesn't take here, I get to attack him. And again, if he doesn't take, then it's just like, okay, well, I'll take this and you can move this over. And then I do this and then you take and I take and I'm gonna get a queen. I think that makes sense. Like he can't do anything here. He can't do anything here. So now I'm just gonna do this. He could go here or here or here. We do this. He takes, I take. Oh no, wait. If he takes, I take, and then he takes and I take, and that's fine too. We don't want to take with the other rook because he could just push up and take the pawn and then it's one rook on one rook. We realized it before it became a potential disaster. So that's a good thing. If he doesn't take, if he doesn't try to initiate any sort of a trade, I am just going to take, and then I can do this and target whatever rook is trying to stop this pawn from promoting. I think that works as well. If he goes up, I just take, that works. I think everything is making sense to me. Like there's other stuff that he can do, but like if he does this, I just get his rook. Yay, you got my pawn. Congratulations. What is this? So now I take, putting him into check, and then I do this again. It's pinned, yeah. Like I'm just gonna take, I put you into check, he does this, and then I attack him again. And now he can't move this up to take the pawn because he moved this back. This was a blunder, moving the king back here. Because now he takes, I promote, or he moves literally anything, and I take, putting him back into check. Okay, yeah, there we go. This should be, we should be able to GG this now. Okay, he resigned. We're at 983. Woo! I'm like 3 wins away from 1,000, boys. Let's take a look at this game review. I played at a 78.3%. My opponent played at 73.2%. There was only one blunder in the entire game, and it was a blunder that I made. I played at a 1450 elo, and my opponent played at an 1100. So a very good game, actually, overall. It was a fun game for sure. I mean, we obviously had this Scholar's Mate attack attempt, and I was able to thwart it. I was able to say, not today, sir. You will not be Scholar's Mating me. All of this, very standard. This was a blunder. I knew this was a blunder. As soon as I did this, all he needed to do was this, and it was basically game over. Like this, I knew this was the blunder. As soon as that happened, and thankfully, he didn't see it. He pushed this pawn up, and I was able to escape, kind of. I wasn't really sure. I guess seeing this now makes a lot more sense, because if he takes, it kind of negates the queen attack. I just wanted to get my queen out of the way. I literally did not care. And after this, when he made this mistake, now we're golden. After this point, there is no point in this game where I was losing or not doing well. We do the queen trade. That made a lot of sense. We moved all the way back here. I suppose moving back to the F or even looking for this trade here would have been okay. Once he takes and I take back, he moves up. I'm able to castle. Castling was fine. Taking this open, the open G3 square was good. Offering that trade, throwing him back into check. When he defends here, I throw him back. Oh, guys, this was actually a really fun game. There were definitely some points where I could have been making like big mistakes. So I definitely should have opened this file, because I guess if I take and then he takes, oh, I'm able to do this. That's why. And if he moves up here, oh, then I can move. Oh, okay, that makes sense. I see why that I should have, instead of passing the pawn, was to actually take it. He takes it. Then I get to do this. I see. I understand. I get it. And then all of this was just like, yeah, just like an interesting end game. The positions that he ended up going overlooked a better way to tactically win. So I was supposed to put him into check, making him take, and then I'm not sure what the follow-up is. What the heck is the follow-up here? This. Okay, so if I'm here and then I do this, he's not supposed to, oh, he absolutely would have taken. So he would have taken, which is a blunder, and then I'm able to force checkmate by what? This? That's not a forced move. How does this force eventual checkmate? Like he could take this? Oh, and then I do that. Oh! Oh, but it doesn't force it because he can do this. Like he can do this pawn move. Oh, and it's just forced because I can just move my rook after that. I understand. Okay, so he should move backwards. Then I take, this pawn is pinned, so he needs to do something. I get it. I get it. I get it. I get it. Okay. All of the rest of this game was just kind of a bunch of like good moves. As long as I wasn't hanging anything, as long as I was making sure things were protected, we were pretty a-okay. This lining these rooks up, I think was awesome. I didn't have the complete sequence figured out 100%, but this move here, having him take, promoting to the queen, it was GG's. We were going to be able to seal the deal. Wow, I had a lot of fun that game. Like I said, 1,000 is on the horizon. I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. God bless you in the rest of your day today. Peace.